Hi, I'm Jeff. This is Tropical Plants at 53 degrees north, and I just want a little chat about Wandering Jew, Tradescantia. As you can see, this one over here is absolutely going crazy. This one is Zebrina with the big massive leaves here. Look, it's even going into that pot there. I'm going to have to watch it or it'll root in my Red Jewel pot. Now this one is 5 cuttings, and I'm going to have to do something with them because they are just spreading like wildfire, which is great. This is what I want. I want this jungly effect. But the reason I've jumped on here is because, not just to show you how they absolutely love a little bit of light and some heat, but to show you that they don't particularly like humidity. You're now in the warm side of my greenhouse, and this warm side is kept at a humidity of, or a minimum of 75% humidity. And what happened with this was that when I moved my greenhouse into 2 separate sections, so we've got this section is like completely partitioned off. This is a warm end, and the minimum temperature that it ever gets on a night time is 14.5 degrees Celsius. That's the minimum. During the day it goes up to 18, and as you can see it's been up to 23 this last week. We're still in early March, but what happened was I have 2 green ones, just pure green Tradescantias, and as you can see they have these spots, and it doesn't look, this like had a sheen to it when I first had it. It was actually a cutting from this Minima Tricolor over here, and this one, strangely, is also beginning to show signs of stress, and the only thing I can think of is the humidity. So what happened was, and this is exactly the same, this is the green one, it was a cutting from this. I took cuttings of the non-variegated sections just to see what would happen, and I got these green ones. Not as nice, I know, as the variegated ones, and I will try to take cuttings of the variegated ones. In fact, I have down here. There's a variegated one, and there's another one. So this one, which is actually just coming into bloom now. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button, ding the notification bell, and you won't miss any updates. It got these spots on it and began to show signs of stress, and they both did, that one and that one, and the only difference was that they'd come into this warmer end of the greenhouse. So I thought to myself, well, is it the heat that's causing it? And no, it can't be, because Tradescantia don't mind warm temperatures. They grow in Mediterranean areas, they're quite happy with that. So I thought, well, could it be feed? Do they need a feed? So I put a feeding stick in that one, and I didn't put a feeding stick in that one. Nothing happened. So my next thought was, well, perhaps it's a fungus. Perhaps it's the humidity that's caused it. So I got the fungicide and I sprayed them both. And lo and behold, within a week, what you can actually see here are new growths. From there, you can see the difference. If you look at the plant, you can see the new growths that are fine, and the older growths which still have the spots on them. It completely changed it. So I would say the lesson from that is that Tradescantia are not that fussy when it comes to humidity in the warmth. Even this one, it's not doing as well as the other one, but you can just see those new growths in the centre. They weren't there, and it's only since I sprayed it with a fungicide that has happened. So I would say that if you have a green Tradescantia Wandering Jew and you have it in a very humid place, that's something to take note of and be careful of, because anything that's related to this Minima does seem to be prone to fungus in humid conditions. So I'm going to give this one a spray, because I can see the way these leaves are going, and they're going similar to what happened to the other one. There's no spots on them yet. A little bit of brown there maybe, but it's not looking as vigorous as it did before. So this one is not keen on humidity. These others don't seem to mind because these are in just as humid conditions. So we've got Zebrina there, we've got Red Jewel there, that seems quite happy. Now over here we've got Purpurea, that doesn't seem to mind. I am going to cut that back to bush it out a little bit. We've got Maiden's Blush over here, that doesn't seem to mind the humidity. Over this one, this is another Maiden's Blush, another Minima. So it's mainly just this Minima Tricolor Minima, and the green non-variegated variety that I took cuttings of. So just a quick one, just a little tip there if anybody's got a green wandering Jew, or you've got Tradescantia Tricolour Minima, then just take care over that. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll be very interested to hear in the comments what your experiences are with Tradescantia Wandering Jew. And for now, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.